yet.
And right now, we're going to plunge into this never-before-seen episode of Clarissa. Now, tell us about it, Melissa.
Okay, well, it's called Clarissa now. Clarissa's graduated high school, she's moved to New York City, out of the house, and she's working for a newspaper.
All right, and it's starring someone I believe you know. Her. So let's watch Clarissa now.
I just want you to know that right now is the most exciting moment of my entire life. I mean, this is the kind of thing you think in a million billion years is never gonna happen to you. And even when it does, you still can't believe it. I'm on the New York City subway. If anyone had ever told me, Clarissa, darling, when you're 18, you'll be living in New York City and working at the New York Star Chronicle, I would have said, hello, are you mental? But as it turns out, I am. See, my college has this work-study program, and if you know what you really want to do, you get to do it out in the real world. Is that cool or what? Excuse me, I think you're sitting on me. Hey, go ahead. Make yourselves comfortable. I should be standing anyway. Don't want to miss my stop. Let's see, I'm supposed to get off at... excuse me, I think my stop is somewhere behind your neck. Or I can just look out the window. Isn't this great? Everywhere you go in New York, tons and tons and tons of people. Not just any people. The coolest, most fascinating people in the world.
Honey, get your hand off of my butt.
We got track work ahead. We're being held here indefinitely.
When will they ever do it right? Oh.
This is so cool. Excuse me, I'm looking for the city editor. Hi, I'm the new intern.
Intern? Great. I like my coffee light. Lunch at noon. Here are the keys to my apartment. Cable guy's coming any day now. Wait for him.
Jerry, there's no comment in the city budget piece. Is it from the mayor or his mouthpiece?
The mouthpiece.
Make an effort. Get the man.
Porter. What are we leading with? The president's trip to Moscow or Brooklyn baby born with full set of teeth?
Do we have a picture? Okay, here's the headline. I'm not breastfeeding this one. Spencer! Beat it.
Done. You know, this wouldn't be a problem if I had a computer at my desk. How am I supposed to write without a computer?
Wait a minute, you're not the city editor?
I never said I was.
Who are you?
Clarissa, darling, I'm the new intern.
Porter Russell, darling. I'm the city editor.
Nobody told me we were getting a new intern.
We're getting a new intern.
So what is she, basically a gopher, right? No actual reporting, right?
And who are you?
Spencer Armstrong, reporter. Actually, it's a reporter trainee sort of thing.
With an emphasis on trainee. He writes photo captions, proofreads the comics, and if I'm in a really, really good mood, I throw him an obituary.
Listen, if she's gonna write anything, it just better not be on my beat.
You don't have a beat.
Exactly. And she doesn't write anything on it.
Spencer, chill. Clarissa's going to be Hugh's assistant.
Hugh Hamilton, the columnist?
Oh, your big break. Have fun. See you around.
Hugh Hamilton, he's the one they call the word warrior. He's gotten laws changed, actually solved crimes. He was played in the movies by Dustin Hoffman and on TV by Alan Thicke.
We don't discuss that one. Hugh!
Get the hell out of here!
What was that?
You know what? Let's find you a desk.
Well, is he in there? Because I thought he was on vacation. It says here he's on vacation.
Clarissa, there's something you should know about Hugh. He's a little burnt out and angry. Tends to lash out at those around him. As far as we know, the only thing he enjoys is the abuse and humiliation he inflicts on others, especially his assistants. But who knows? Maybe you two will hit it off. You can sit here. There's a supply closet. Take whatever you need.
Cute.
Yeah, well, you know, a new place, I thought it'd be nice to have a few things from home.
Absolutely. Could you get him off my desk?
Oh, sorry. Obviously, this isn't turning out exactly the way I hoped. But I had this really dear, sweet Aunt Violet, and I just think of what she always says when things don't go her way. This bites.
That's mine.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. This is so weird, but for a second I thought you were my Aunt Violet.
That is weird. Because for a second I thought you were my niece, Rose. Weird. You're new here. I'm Lillian.
Clarissa, yeah, it's my first day. I was just trying to get some supplies, but...
Oh, dear, I guess that's my fault.
Oh, is that your job? You run the supply closet?
It's part of it. Listen, just make a list of the things you need. I'll make sure you get them.
I would, but there's no paper and no pens.
Oh, bother. I am bad at this.
Mrs. Banyan, hi. Hello. Is there anything you need? Anything I can do for you?
Well, she needs a list of things so she can stock up the supply closet.
Clarissa, Mrs. Banyan is the publisher. She owns the paper.
Oh, so that would be the other part of your job.
I don't see why she has to know that. I wish I could sometimes just come down to the newsroom and chat with people and not intimidate them so much.
But you like to intimidate us.
True. But every so often, I enjoy a little chat with someone who isn't a total suck-up. What do you do here, Clarissa?
Well, at some point, I'm not exactly sure when, I'm going to be Hugh Hamilton's assistant.
Oh, I thought we decided to give that job to an ex-convict.
Actually, Mrs. Banyan...
Lillian.
Okay. Lillian, I'm really looking forward to working with Hugh Hamilton. And Porter already explained to me, you know, that he's one cheeseburger short of a Happy Meal.
Where is the old warthog, anyway? Is he still on vacation? I'll take care of it. Hamilton, get your rum-soaked butt out here. This is not a suite at the Mauna Loa Hilton. And if you continue acting like it is, I'll take the room rate out of your pay. Oh, my God. If you were a dog, they'd shoot you to put you out of your misery.
No, it wouldn't help. Maybe if they shot you.
And to think, I could have hired Breslin. No, I said I've got Hamilton. You've certainly made me look like a fool.
Don't blame me. I'm not the one that puts on your makeup.
Listen, Hamilton, you better come up with something for tomorrow. Something really good. Or I'll pull your column off page 3, and the next time your face appears in my paper, it'll be buried under Hagar the Horrible. You can approach now. I've stunned him. If he gives you any trouble, just let me know.
Mr. Hamilton. Hi, I'm Clarissa. I'm your new assistant. I just wanted to say working with you is a total thrill and a major honor. That story you wrote about that little homeless boy, Benny, we read it in social studies. And that part about how Benny slept with green eggs and ham. And you wrote, Benny gave his book what he couldn't have, a home. I cried. I mean, they had to send me to the nurse's office.
You're not going to ask me to put money in a can, are you?
That's very funny, Mr. Hamilton. But seriously, you know, just tell me what you want me to do.
Get lost.
I see you met Hamilton.
Okay, so we have a few kinks to iron out, but it's just my first day.
Well, it's downhill from here.
Spencer, don't you have something better to do? You know, maybe there's a typo in Calvin and Hobbes.
Let me give you some advice. Sit down, keep quiet, and wait around to get fired like the rest of Hugh's assistants.
I'm not gonna do that. Hugh Hamilton needs a story, and I'm gonna find one for him.
Ha!
Wait, you don't think I can find a story he would like?
Let me put it this way. No.
Well, that's just fine. You know, I don't need your encouragement. I don't need your support. In fact, I don't need anything at all from you. I need your pen. Excuse me. Hugh? Mr. Hamilton?
Give me the Giants in 6. You do know there are only 3 reasons why anyone's allowed in this office. So what is it? Did I win another award?
No.
Fire in the lobby?
I don't think so.
My ex-wife is in the building.
No, Hugh, Mr. Hamilton. I didn't know about your rule. I actually, well, I had a few ideas for your column tomorrow. I know you weren't expecting this, but anyway, I just spent the past couple hours walking around interviewing people about their lives. I didn't know exactly what I was looking for, but you know, once you start talking to people, really everybody's a good story.
Do I know you?
I'm Clarissa. Your assistant?
And you have ideas for my column? Want to hear something funny, Clarissa? You'll appreciate it. I've been writing this column, let's see, 5 times a week for 22 years. What is that, 6,000 columns, all by myself. This is the first time anyone's come to me with an idea. Isn't that incredible? In just a short time you've been working here. How long has it been?
3.5 hours.
Basically the running time of an Oliver Stone movie. I should think that's plenty of time for you to think of things I haven't seen or done in 22 years.
Well, if you don't want to hear them.
Are you kidding? I'm tingling. Oh, boy, props.
This is Vernon.
You sell hot dogs from a push cart, 45th and Madison. Yeah, that's me. Which you say are all beef, which they are not. However, you did manage to send 2 kids to college on those not-quite-beef dogs, which actually is an accomplishment. Of course, you tell 200 people a day about it, so it's hardly being exclusive.
You have a point, Vernon. You know, Mr. Hamilton needs exclusives, but thanks for coming by. This is Lindy.
Let me guess. An actress. And you gave yourself 5 years to make it, most of which was spent waitressing and dives, and time was running out. And then you got cast in a Broadway musical, didn't you? It's only an understudy role, but you're going on tonight for the first time, huh? You on Broadway, nothing can stop you now! I hate stories like that.
Good luck tonight. Okay, you're gonna love this one.
Well, if it isn't my friend Murray the Roast.
You mean you already wrote about Murray?
Yes, but how could you know that? It's only one of my most famous stories, reprinted every year at Christmas. It was made into a TV movie and won its time slot. Thanks, Murray. I think we're done here.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to help.
I'm sorry, that's not a help. My own little teenage Mother Teresa from Dinkwater, USA. What did I do to deserve you? Did I ask for your help? Huh? Did I give you any encouragement? Was I even nice?
Well, no.
So let's replay what I did say. Get lost.
Could you tell me? What is it? You just don't want an assistant? Or was I too eager? Too enthusiastic? Because I'm not used to people taking an instant total dislike to me.
Well, get used to it. You're in New York now.
Well, since we're obviously not going to be working together, I just want to say goodbye.
Bye.
You know, when they told me I was going to be Hugh Hamilton's assistant, I thought I was the luckiest person. I figured anyone who wrote like you must be amazing. But you know what? It turns out you're not. It turns out you're rude and bitter and mean. And you're not anything like Alan Thicke.
Hey, next time you go out, can you find me a story, too?
You Hamilton's assistant?
Yes. No. Well, I was earlier today, but I don't know.
I stopped listening after yes. Here's the hard copy for his column tomorrow.
Did I hear right? You actually wrote a column?
Yeah, but where'd he find a story? He never left his office.
Today is Clarissa's first day in New York City. I guess he didn't have to.
Cut it out, Spencer. It's not about me. Oh, my God, it's about me. I can't read this.
I can. It's easy to tell Clarissa hasn't been here long. Her New York is a big salty pretzel covered in mustard. It's a red ball that falls from the sky every night because every night for Clarissa is New Year's Eve. This is sickening.
This is Clarissa's New York, and I have just one piece of advice for her. Move. New York is dead. You're not Marlo Thomas in the opening credits of That Girl. Who's Marlo Thomas? I'm guessing that's not a compliment.
You saw Hugh's column?
Yeah, it makes me sound like this naive freak of nature.
Oh, no, he doesn't, not really.
Right here, he says, Clarissa's a naive freak of nature.
You're taking this too personally. No one's going to know it's you.
Where is my naive freak of nature?
You're right. No one's going to know it's about me.
Great to see you, Mrs. Banyan. Or may I call you Lillian?
No, you may not. Hamilton's column for tomorrow. I want it on page 3 with a banner, Hamilton's back. He's better than ever. And you. Here I thought he was a wasted, cranky, used-up old fart bag. But somehow you were able to ignite his fire.
Well, look, I'm glad it all worked out, but maybe Mr. Hamilton's right. Maybe I really don't belong here.
How can you say that? You're essential.
No, I'm not. In fact, I don't really have anything to do here, or even anywhere to sit.
Does this desk belong to anybody?
Oh, well, actually...
The correct answer is no.
I'm the...
There. Now you've got a place to sit, and there's always plenty to do because this is a newspaper, and if you ever need anyone to chat with, you've got me.
Am I too young to have an ulcer?
Yes, but I'm not.
Hamilton! Open up! Your ex-wife is here. She's with Carl Bernstein.
No talent, sleaze bag. Me with that every time.
Yes. I just thought you'd like to know you still have your job. You really should thank her.
You really should take a shave, but I don't see you doing it.
You just can't admit you want to keep your column. And the reason you get to is Clarissa.
About the column.
Look, I don't want to hear how everyone you know is going to read it and blah, blah, blah. You can save your breath. I wrote it. It's immortal. Look, that's the way it works. You know, I call it the way I see it. Everything is grist for the mill. I won't change anything. I don't care what people say. If I did, I'd be dead. Okay, fine. I'll change one thing, but that's it.
No, really, you don't have to.
I know I don't have to. I'm offering. Can't have you looking at me with that "you just cooked my pet turtle, but I forgive you" expression.
No, it's like you said, it's your column. And I hardly think some naive freak of nature should tell you what to write. Mr. Hamilton, I don't want to be your assistant if you don't want me to. So just tell me.
If I say I don't want you to be my assistant, it's over.
Right.
And if I don't say it, what then? I guess you'd be my assistant.
Right. Well?
What? I didn't say it.
Okay. Listen, I just want you to know, I did interview a lot of people today. Not just the ones I brought in, but I took notes.
You're really pushing it, kid.
You're right. Never mind.
Okay, I'll look at it. Jeez. I've had more guilt with you in 2 minutes than 10 years of cheating on my wife.
So, see you tomorrow?
Yeah. A guy in Queens can swallow a quarter and pass 2 dimes and a nickel.
So you're sticking around?
Yeah. Sorry.
You know, you look like a real pushover, but you're not.
Thank you. I think. Maybe we can call it truce. If you can stop feeling so competitive, we could probably help each other.
There you go again. You're still pushing the sweet, friendly routine, man. You're relentless. Unbelievable. Here I am thinking this day is a total wipeout, and what happens? I get my computer. Hey, over here, that's mine.
You Clarissa, darling?
Of course.
Miss Banyan says I'm supposed to hook this up for Clarissa, darling.
This is torture.
You Clarissa, darling?
Yeah, you could just leave it here.
It's not fair. Everything works out for you. I work 3 times as hard as anybody else in this place. What do I end up with? Nothing.
Take the computer, Spencer. You should have the computer.
Okay. I suppose I should say thank you. It's just that I put in for the computer 2 months ago. I am a reporter, and you're an intern, and it's your first day, okay? Thank you.
Really? It's nothing. Just remember, every time you look at it, you owe me. You know, I'd rather use this anyway. It makes me feel like I'm in one of those old Cary Grant movies. Hello, sweetheart. Get me a rewrite. Yep. This is so cool.
Hey, we're hanging at the Help-a-thon, and we hope you enjoyed Clarissa. Now our Clarissa